Hello mathematicians! I hope by the end of this video you can say I can solve absolute value equations. Let's look at an example here. So we're given 2x plus 3 equals 17. And we know the absolute value just means the distance from 0. So what could go between these absolute value signs to make this true? Well, we know that two things could go in. We know that both 17 or negative 17 could go in here. If 17 was between these absolute value signs, we know 17 equals, or the absolute value of 17 equals 17, as well as if negative 17 is in here, we know that the absolute value of negative 17 also equals negative 17. So what we need to do is we need to set up two different equations right here. We could say 2x plus 3 equals 17. We also could say 2x plus 3 equals negative 17. So we have two different equations. We're going to give two different answers for this equation right here. So let's solve this one on the left first. So 2x plus 3 equals 17. Well, it's just a linear equation, just two steps. So we're going to subtract 3 from both sides. That gets rid of the 3 on the left, and we get 14 on the right. We get 2x equals 14. Divide by 2, and we see x equals 7. So that is one solution. Now we need to do the one on the right. So we subtract 3 from both sides. So we're left with, on the left side, we get 2x equals negative 17 minus 3. That is negative 20. And now we divide by 2. Divide by 2. And we see x equals negative 10. Let's verify our solutions here. So we get the absolute value of 2 times 7 plus 3 equals 17. And we know 2 times 17 is 14, so we see the absolute value of 14 plus 3 equals 17. And the absolute value of, well, we see 14 plus 3 is just 17. And we know the absolute value of 17 is 17, so x equals 7 is a good answer. Now let's verify a solution of x equals negative 10. So we get the absolute value of 2 times negative 10 plus 3 equals 17. So 2 times negative 10 is negative 20. So the absolute value of negative 20 plus 3 equals 17. Absolute value, so negative 20 plus 3 is negative 17, and still the absolute value signs around it equals 17. And the absolute value of negative 17 is indeed 17, so x equals negative 10 is a good solution. So we have two solutions here. We get x equals 7 and x equals negative 10. I hope by now, and maybe with a little bit of practice, you can say I can solve absolute value equations.